What's the best way to tell someone that their baby is ugly? After taking a look at the baby, ask the parents if they are related. When my child was an infant, we were having dinner at a pizza place and he was in his baby seat. The server eventually took notice and said, "Oh, he looks just like you. Is he yours?" I replied, "No. I thought he looked like me too, so I took him." She didn't make much conversation after that. You walked perfectly on the line between dad jokes and dark jokes. You were ready. Your baby is totally whack, yo. First thing that popped in my head was Jesse from Breaking Bad saying this, haha. When they intro you to said baby you say with a really sincere grin, ah, what a shame. Parents, what do you mean? Antisocial mackerel, he almost had a full set of chromosomes. It's almost like you know me. Simon, is that you? What a baby, said by a philosopher whose name I cannot recall. When my little sister was a baby, she had quite an ugly face. My grandparents thought as much, so instead of calling her a pretty baby or a cute baby, they called her a nice baby because apparently she smiled a lot. Moral of the story, whenever you see an ugly baby, but you don't want to make the parents feel too bad about it, call it a nice baby. When they pass you the baby, you chuck it in the bin and say fixed your problem. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia theme song. That dumpster baby doesn't belong to you, put it back where you found it. Or, your baby has the perfect face for radio. This made me LOL. Must have been a traumatic birthing. Put it back in. It's not done yet. Apparently my mother said that after giving birth after almost 20 hours XD. What's that baby's alibi? What? Their alibi? What is it? He or she doesn't have an alibi. Exactly. You. He looks like Caillou. Calm down, Satan. You hit him with the oof. Or the even more telling big oof. Wanna hold it? No thanks. I normally don't want to hold babies no matter what they look like. A majority of them only have a diaper, they make weird noises, throw up, and I don't want to end up dropping it. I was asked to hold my cousin's almost newborn last weekend. I was 6 white claws deep and looked her dead in the face and said, I am entirely too drunk to hold a baby. I am gonna drop it. She promptly asked someone else, just say holy fuck that baby is ugly. Play them the song, Ugly Baby, https://www.youtube.com/watch. V=K_A0QVWR, by Stephen Lynch. Your offspring is off-putting. The kids aren't alright. When we were young the future was so bright. Do people with ugly babies know their baby is ugly? I have 2 babies of my own. And I would say yes. I'm pretty sure you just don't. I've told this story on Reddit before, but long ago, before I was even born, my parents went to my dad's company Christmas party together. He had a relatively new co-worker who was also a new father. Guy comes up to my dad with his baby, and my dad lovingly admires the baby and says what a fine, healthy child it is. Congratulations. New dad walks off to show his baby to someone else, and my dad promptly turns to the woman standing next to him and says, well, if that wasn't the ugliest baby I've ever seen. And it was the co-worker's wife/baby's mama. She started crying and everyone in the office heard about my dad insulting her child. Co-worker wasn't even mad, he said knew his kid was ugly but his wife didn't think so. Lol. My mom told that story every year with the lesson of know who you're talking to and don't insult babies. Is your dad the Regina George of baby reviews? Just don't compliment their baby when you meet them. I feel like the natural reaction when you see a baby is telling their parents how cute or adorable they look. Just look at that fucker with a straight face and then talk to the parents like it doesn't exist. The baby is breathtaking. She looks like Lyndon Johnson. Oh well, better luck next time I guess. Looks at parents, maybe you guys could contribute an equal number of chromosomes next time. My mommy told me the mailman delivered my extra chromosome in a special package. A woman got on a bus holding a baby. The bus driver said, "That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen." In a huff, the woman slammed her fare into the fare box and took an aisle seat near the rear of the bus. The man seated next to her sensed that she was agitated and asked her what was wrong. "The bus driver insulted me," she fumed. The man sympathized and said why, he's a public servant and shouldn't say things to insult passengers. "You're right," she said. "I think I'll go back up there and give him a piece of my mind." "That's a good idea," the man said. "Here, let me hold your monkey." I was hoping I'd find this comment here. The first time I read it was when I googled the funniest joke in the world, and this was number 1. My stepmom once went to see a friend's baby in the hospital and told the parents it was the ugliest baby she's ever seen. I'm pretty sure they're still friends, so it worked. Okay, well, I don't see how this is a good idea. But damn, she's lucky. I mean, it depends on the friendship. When people know there's no malice behind it, ragging on friends is fun and friendly. Your child looks like a piece of ham, Edith. I always think babies look like aliens or old men. Don't you agree? I can't tell babies apart until they're like toddlers. Unless they have like dark hair or a different race altogether, I just don't see differences. Oh, he has his mom's nose. And his dad's eyes. Okay, well, sure, looks like a baby nose to me. I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't see features of parents in babies. Just remind them that all babies are ugly, and that theirs isn't special in that regard. We'll look out for this. Our baby is 2 days old and looks like a 40-year-old accountant. He literally looks like he was born with a receding hairline and a sour demeanor. I got in before the Winston Churchill comments. My oldest came out looking like a walnut. "Hey, your baby is ugly." Yeah, I know. Actual conversation from when my daughter lost her hair at 3mo and looked like a grumpy old man. Or "That's such a cute outfit." Or "They look just like you." This happens quite a bit. I've seen it in real life. The people don't understand and take it as a compliment, which is kinda the point, I guess. My brother-in-law was really cute about not wanting his baby to be ugly. The baby came out with this gigantic megamind head, and after looking at him he was so relieved that he wasn't ugly. The baby boy also looked just like his dad. Dude. My daughter had serious cone head when she came out. I had an emergency C-section after 2 hours of pushing, so her head got all stretched and smushed going down and then back up. Poor thing. She wasn't pretty.